Nichols Farms is not a part of landed gentry.
My dad was one of, I don't know how many kids. I think he was the first Nichols that graduated from high school. My dad rented land, and the war was over. Everybody knew there was going to be a depression because there always was one. My dad swimming upstream, you know. My dad was a very, very progressive guy. He bought the farm where I grew up, and he gave $3 down, and I believe he bought it for less than $1,000. I remember when I was young, there was mostly Herefords.
At 9 years of age, I came home to my parents and I said, I want to buy a purebred Angus heifer. They said, okay. So I bought a heifer, grand champion at the county fair.
The use of records has helped us increase weaning weights by 50 pounds.
Lillian was in high school with my brother Lee. Lee was, honest to God, he was a four-pointer. He just was unbelievable.
I can talk about my connection to Nichols Farms going back to 1969 when Lee and I were married. Now, Lee was Dave's brother.
It was really an easy thing to succeed in the 60s selling bulls because our competition was laughing and making fun of us. It was generally accepted that good cattlemen could tell by looking at cattle. None of them really related to anything to a profit or how much meat you put on the table.
And if the small and medium-sized Angus breeders don't have performance records, they are going to lose this market to someone else.
I was only working part-time as a librarian in town, and back then, to register, we used paper. I typed on the typewriter, rolled it in the typewriter, and typed all the calves, and then you sent this in, and that was the start of helping, and then I moved into data recording.
In 1980, the farm economy was in a dive. We were heavily leveraged, and things were fine until Lee had a bad case of the flu. His good wife Lillian took him to a doctor, and he came back diagnosed lung cancer. He was diagnosed with this in March, in the middle of calving, and we got through calving and so on.
And he died in mid-August.
I called a meeting, a staff meeting, and I said I was calling the auctioneer and we were going to have a dispersion. Lillian said, I'm quitting my job and I'm coming to help you. And my wife, Phyllis, she was on the school board. Jobs like that, she says, I'm quitting every one of them and I'm coming to help you. She just passed away this past year.
We both are suffered. That left a big hole. We miss her and her contributions and her work, and so it's hard to fill a hole like that.
She got COPD. She got MS. Never missed a day of work. We'd been married 40 years, and I don't think I ever got to pick out my own tie.
You're never bored when you're working with Dave. He always has new ideas. What Dave has done or what Nichols Farms has done to that we have left to the industry to promote the breed and produce the best cattle we can. I think that his legacy will be one that will last a long time.
Our success is tied to how we took care of our customers. It really is. You gotta love doing it. You gotta want to do it for the right reasons. And when you get a lemon, make lemonade. And surround yourself with good, smart people.